This is my New York trip of 2022. I went early June, and I know this vlog is late, but it's okay. This is Times Square, and then we ended up going to a Disney store that's on that block, which was so fun. I don't know, I thought it was cool. This is me with the Minnie Mouse Statue of Liberty. And then I'm really bad with names of places, but I think this is where they usually put like the Christmas tree, which was super cool. And then like they had like the roller rink and skating. Obviously we didn't go skating. And then this was like a chapel or a church. I can't remember which one. It's a big one. But it was super, super gorgeous inside. I didn't take a lot of videos, but they had beautiful, beautiful stained glass windows, which were just like so detailed and so gorgeous. They also had food trucks on like every single street, every single corner. And of course we took the subway to get everywhere, because how can you not when you're in New York? That first day we went to the Empire State Building, which was super cool. That's the view. And then they had like these little like videos and like almost like attractions like as you were walking through it to get up. This was one of them. This is another view from the Empire State Building. It was just gorgeous to be able to see that view of it. And then we walked down to the New York Public Library, and this is what we thought it was when we looked through it. And then we walked a little further, and then we saw this building, and we're like, oh, that's the New York Public Library. So we had a good laugh. This is Grand Central Station, and I like to remind everybody that this is where Alex got beat by the grandma, just so you know. And then we had some extra time in the day, so we ended up going to Coney Island. I made us get off an exit too early, my bad. So that's us walking, and my brother and I rode the Cyclone ride, which was super, super awesome. It did kind of give me whiplash, so beware if you ever go on it. It was super fun though. It's all about the experience, you know. This is like another part of like the Coney Island area. And of course my dad had to get a Nathan's hot dog, because how do you go to Coney Island without getting a Nathan's hot dog? It's like a ritual, I guess. And then me, my mom, and my dad ended up going back to Times Square in the night so we could see it all lit up in the dark, which was super, super gorgeous. I love people watching, so this was definitely my environment. And I had a lot of fun, like just seeing like all the different types of people. These guys were like filming dances, which was super cool. There's actually a lot of people like filming dances. This was in Central Park. That's a boathouse. And then this is the Alice in Wonderland statue. I did end up sitting on her head, but the pictures didn't turn out very good, so there's just me standing on her shoulder. After this, we went to the Natural History Museum, and it's so interesting and so cool to be able to see like all the bones and like everything that was like dated back. Like, it's crazy how big these animals were, and like how much like things have evolved since then. I'm not a big museum person, but like I enjoy looking at like all the fossils and all the bones and all that. This is the ocean room, which I'm really into like ocean life and all that, even though the ocean scares me. But that's a big whale, don't you think? And then I ended up going back to Times Square later that night, so I could people watch some more and kind of just take in the environment of New York City. And then these were street performers that I was watching. I think I watched them like every single day. And of course, when in New York, you have to get a New York bagel. And then after that, we ended up going to the Statue of Liberty. This is leading up to it. And then this is the view from like one of the pedestals of it. It was super, super gorgeous, and super interesting to see. It's just another angle, but it's so crazy.
Tell me more, did you get very far? Tell me more, like the sea never far.
That was Stardust Diner, and I highly, highly recommend it. It was super cool. After that, we went to the Brooklyn Bridge. And I am part of a Costco family, so of course we had to go to a Costco in a different state, and it was 2 stories, guys. Oh my gosh. But that was my New York trip 2022. I had a great time, and I can't wait for the next trip. Bye, guys.